Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. We're here today to do a review on the Ripcord Max Arrow Rest. Hey, so we're going to do some shooting with this thing here, but I want to run over the specs of it real quick. This is basically an upgraded Code Red Ripcord, which I love, have hunted with for a lot of years and had on a lot of my bows. This is, like I said, the upgraded version of the Code Red. I think it sets up almost identical to the Code Red and has a lot of the same features, but it's really been improved. So it has the same old football clamp that the Code Red came with, which is the only football clamp that I will use. The only clamp that comes with these, or the only clamp that I will use that comes with these drop away rests, is the one from Ripcord. The rest of the time you'll see me running it through my cable and tying it in. This is the only one that I trust. So we have our same traditional launcher. It has that same thumb cock to it and that same thumb release. Has your same bar over the top that the Code Red had onto it. But it's also got a lot of other improvements as well. Again, it says full-time containment on the top. We have a ball bearing system in here, so it's nice and smooth. When you draw this thing back, it is buttery smooth. It says the Vault Lock cord drive, which is on the side here. This is a vast improvement over the old method. It has a set screw right here. You can actually take that loose and adjust your cord right here in micro adjustments if you want to. You can also take that loose and take your cord off completely and replace your cord. So no more having to take the thing completely apart and deal with all the springs and tension and stuff like that to change the cord. This is much easier to change the cord. This has the same screws on the side and on the top to loosen up your elevation and your windage, but this has a micro adjustment to it on these knobs right here. So when you loosen this up, all you have to do is crank that and it will micro adjust your elevation and your windage. Now, one thing I did find on this is after I got done adjusting this and tighten this back down, you're going to want to tighten those up. It's going to be loose and make a little bit of noise if you don't tighten that back up. So set your screw on the top on the elevation or on the windage and then tighten that back down. Again, we said thumb cock on here. This has got the same launcher style where you can launch that with your thumb. This has the fireball design where, and we'll show you when we get over here and do a little bit of shooting with it, when you pull this back to full draw and you decide to let down, this will stay up. The only way that this will go down is if you pull back and actually fire the arrow. So it has that feature to it, which I really like, especially for a hunting situation, to keep your arrow from making noise, bouncing on the shelf when you let down, and to keep your arrow up and ready to go for the next shot. This also has a double down brake on it, so when you shoot this thing, you can see how quick and how easy it came to a rest. When you shoot this thing, it's not going to bounce back up and it's not going to hit your arrow. So a lot of improvements to this Ripcord versus the old style Ripcord Code Red. Vast improvements to it. It also comes with in a bunch of different colors as well. I have the red and black, which just really nice, looks nice on this bow. It also comes in just standard black, comes in purple, green, pink. I can't remember all the colors that it comes in, but it comes in a wide variety of colors, and not only the launcher but all of your side pieces here that are red on this one would be the color of your other one. I believe it comes in black, blue, red, pink, and green, and I'm sure I'm missing a color, but really cool rest. Let's get over here and let's do a little bit of shooting with it. Okay, so let's do a little bit of shooting with this thing. I have on here a Garmin 0A1i that we're going to be doing a review on. So get that turned on, but for now we are going to do a little bit of shooting with this Ripcord, and I've got my son's release on, so we're going to see how well this goes. I'm going to try to get up nice and close to the camera so you guys can see this Ripcord in action. We'll take a few shots here with it, and then we'll take a few where we actually just pull back and let down. So there it is in the shooting position. I can look down, I can see it's got the alignment arrows on the side. I can see that they are aligned and everything is ready to go. You can see that, no bounce back, no interference. I get a super good group with this thing and get a really nice release on it without having it affect my arrow flight. So this time I'm going to pull back and just let down. So you can see there, when I let down, stayed in the upright position. Really like that for hunting situations. Using this different release is taking me a little bit to get used to. The only reason I'm using it is because I didn't want to go down and get my release out of the basement. So you can see there, this ripcord is nice, quiet on the shot. When you want to let down, it'll stay standing to keep your arrow in full containment. Absolutely simple to set up. Have no problem setting this thing up. Timing it is super easy, and their football clamp that comes with this is actually really well designed and does a fantastic job. Micro adjustment on the side is really nice to really fine tune your timing on this thing, and the micro adjustments here are really nice to really fine tune. I mean, you can really fine tune your setup on this thing and get that thing absolutely dead nuts level where you want it, and absolutely left and right get your absolute best on there just by doing a nice click or two. So this is, to me, has all the durability and all the great things about the Code Red with all the new upgrades that they put on it, like the micro adjustment and the easier cord change and the micro adjustment there. So fantastic rest from Code Red. This is, or from Code Red, I'm sorry, fantastic rest from Ripcord. This is the Ripcord Max, so definitely check this out. Great rest, fantastic, easy to tune, everything you want out of an arrow rest. Check this out. We'll put a link to their website in the description below, and you can check us out. We are now doing a podcast too, so if you guys are interested in the podcast, you can check us out on Podbean, check us out on Facebook, and Ike's Outdoors will have the podcast up there on all 3 of those locations. So appreciate you guys watching this review.